Hello, my name is Quirin Schlegel and my project Decentralized Accounting was funded by Project Catalyst Fund number 3. A little overview of my presentation today. First I will go into the goals. After that I will talk about some technical details. Then I will show you a demo with some examples. And in the end I will give you a conclusion with some details. Now I will show you the technical details, but first I show you this visual representation of an on-chain script. So first of all we have a script address, which is a hashed validator. Then we have a parameter which can be used to make the script address more unique. Also we have EU TXOs which hold tokens like ADA, native tokens or NFTs. And then we have a datum which holds data for a script. Now I modeled the balance sheet on the blockchain by using EU TXOs like accounts, where I take a datum that holds a name identifier and a type identifier. The type identifier is to see whether an account is active or passive, and the name identifier represents a name in a given schema. Also, the actual currency units are stored as tokens in the EU TXOs. Now, in this prototype, you can transact between two different balance sheets or within one balance sheet. And you do this by consuming the EU TXOs from two balance sheets or one. Also, different balance sheets are characterized by different parameters, and parameters are public key hashes of the owner's pub key. The transaction output would look like this, where new balance tokens are minted at the place where spent tokens have left. So if you send ADA to someone, you get a balance tokens in the equivalent height of the ADA you sent. And this characterizes a swap where you swap asset X for ADA tokens of X amount. My smart contract has a couple of endpoints. First init to initialize new accounts, then deposit to deposit funds, transfer to transfer funds between two accounts within one balance sheet or between two balance sheets. Then you can also mint new native tokens into an account. Then you can view account balances and withdraw funds, or you can close the account for good. Now I will go into a little demo. You can find all of the code in my GitHub project. Now the example I will be showing in this demo has two balance sheets which each correspond to one of two wallets. Both will be the same with two accounts that hold one holds asset X tokens and one holds ADA. And then a transaction will take place which transfers asset X tokens valued at $50 for ADA tokens valued at $50 from the balance sheet associated with wallet 1 to the one associated with wallet 2, so that these new balance sheets will be the result. Here you can see my GitHub. We will come back to that. And now I have the code already pasted into my Bluetooth playground, which is running locally. And here, first of all, you can see that I will create two wallets with each 1000 ADA. And here you can see all of the endpoints of my smart contract. And here I initialize 4 accounts I will put in a name and a pattern and an amount of ADA which is deposited into this account. After that, I will mint asset X tokens into each balance sheet, and then I will transfer asset X tokens from balance sheet 1 to balance sheet 2, and then from balance sheet 2 I will transfer ADA to balance sheet 1, and after that I will close all of the accounts. Now let's evaluate this. In the meantime, I will show you the GitHub. First of all, most things here are not interesting, but we can go to the source folder where you can see the account and the trace. The trace is for testing and the account is the actual code. If you want to test it in the Plutus Playground, you have to remove the module account where, and then you can directly paste it into the Plutus Playground. I won't go into details of the code, maybe later. Now the playground has loaded, and first you can see the Genesis transaction, and here you see that wallet 1 fills account 1 with 100 ADA, then another with 5 ADA. This is just for the playground. Now wallet 2 does the same, and now wallet 1 consumes the UTXO, which has only 5 ADA, which is a playground reminder, and adds some asset X tokens to them. The same happens for wallet 2, and now wallet 1 transacts the asset X tokens to wallet 2. You can see this here, that one of the script addresses removes the asset X tokens from its EUTXO. And you can see that the 5 ADA stay there, and also there come 50 million balance tokens to balance the outflow of asset X tokens. Now the reverse happens for wallet 2, or better saying for the balance sheet of wallet 2, where 50 ADA are sent to the balance sheet connected to wallet 1. And you can see the result, 150 ADA come to wallet 2, wallet 1. Now all of the accounts are closed, so script addresses, script EUTXOs are consumed and wallet UTXOs are created. Now all of them are done, and now you can see that wallet 1 has 950 ADAs left, but now has 100 asset X tokens. They have different currency symbols because they were minted in different balance sheets, but this is a technical detail which is not so important right now. Also, you can see that wallet 1 now has 1050 ADA. These balance tokens are also carried into the wallets, but this is only happening in the playground. Here you can also see these balances with 2 types of asset X in wallet 2. Now my conclusion for this project is that it is very possible to put a balance sheet on the blockchain, and there are some very complex problems associated with that. To tackle some of these problems, I have come up with a new proposal, which is currently in fund number 9, and this is called on-chain asset management. The idea is that I will move away from the restrictions of the balance sheet and first of all focus on a complete product which allows new ways to interact with the blockchain. For example, at the moment, something like a debit charge or a subscription is very complex because you can't access someone else's funds with their permission. And this is going to be tackled there, but it's future ideas. Now some details. First of all, my contact details, then you have a link to my GitHub, and you have a link to my old Decentralized Accounting idea scale proposal, and the link to my new on-chain asset management proposal. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to receiving some questions if there have arisen any. Goodbye.